Japanese sweets are really well known and generally in supermarkets, both locally and globally. There are several popular Japanese sweets such as Moji. However, one important traditional sweet of Japan that many people really well know is Wagashi. In this presentation, Yoshigo Marinaga from Nisshin Flour Milling Inc, the wheat flour factory supplying high-quality flour to the customers over the world, will share the story about Wagashi and its uses in Japanese traditions, including the comparative rules of Wagashi and Western sweets in Japan.
Now, I will introduce about Japanese traditional sweets that Japanese people have been loving for a long time over history. The sweet is called Wagashi. Is there anyone who has ever tried it in Japan? Generally, Wagashi is often served with tea. Now, you can get Wagashi everywhere in Japan, but many of the finest Wagashi shops are around Kyoto. Wagashi chefs make the sweet with a fine selection of ingredients and their wonderful technique like this. So this looks like how to make sushi, right? So very handmade. So early 8th century, the history of sweets in Japan began from China. But later, in 13th and 14th century, Japanese monks who had been to China brought the new Chinese culture to Japan, and the original form of current Wagashi just has begun. From 15th century, tea ceremony became popular. Generally, Wagashi was taken with Japanese tea in the tea ceremonies, so that Wagashi became popular with this culture. 16th century, new sweets came from Spain and Portugal. The sugar-rich sweets were so new for Japanese at that time that the sweets attracted people very much. From 17th to 18th century, Wagashi was getting more sophisticated and expanding among only upper-class people. But finally, the beginning of 19th century, Wagashi became more common for ordinary people. So these are features of Wagashi: healthy, enjoyed with 5 senses, and closely intertwined with seasons and occasions. First, healthy. These are main ingredients for Wagashi, like rice and sugar. Basically, they are vegetable ingredients only, so that Wagashi is cholesterol-free and also has relatively less fat content. But especially highly important ingredients for Wagashi are these red beans. They have high protein, high dietary fiber, and also plenty of polyphenol, like this is antioxidants. The main use of these beans for Wagashi is to make sweet paste. This one, red bean paste. This is moist, smooth, and tasty. This red bean paste is used for many varieties of Wagashi like them. Okay, the second feature of Wagashi is to enjoy with 5 senses. The first sense is sight. Wagashi has so artistic, beautiful appearance. Even before we taste, we can quite enjoy to see the appearance. Second is taste. Wagashi doesn't use so many kinds of ingredients for one product. It's very simple, so that you can feel and enjoy the flavors of individual ingredients and also the harmony of the combination. Third is smell. Aroma from Wagashi should be subtle for bringing out the aroma and flavor of tea. Fourth is sound. In Wagashi, the sound of a name stimulates our imaginative response. Here is an example. This Wagashi is from an old famous wagashi shop. This is named asakaoru in Japanese. That means pregnant morning. So the pale pink flower, can you see? This one. The pale pink flower represents beautiful morning glory, which is well known that opens every morning in summer. Also, can you see some small transparent jellies on this? It represents water drops, probably just after its water. So that now you can imagine how fresh and beautiful this scenery is in one summer morning. So it's interesting to think about how wagashi chefs express beautiful nature and sceneries with wagashi, isn't it? The fifth sense is touch. How do you feel on your tongue when you're eating? How do you feel when you cut the wagashi with your toothpick? Chewy, moist, crunchy. There are different textures in wagashi and you can enjoy them. The last feature of wagashi is to be related seasons and occasions in your life. Probably you know, Japan has beautiful 4 seasons. Wagashi gives brilliant expressions to this country's seasons. In spring, many kinds of flowers, including cherry blossom, bloom. It's the most colorful season in Japan. That's why many of wagashi in spring are derived from flower. Summer in Japan is very hot and humid. You may have a poor appetite, so that there are many wagashi that looks, sounds, and texture are cool. Autumn is the harvest season and beautiful with color leaves. Many fruit and nuts like chestnuts grow ripe, which are used in autumn wagashi. Also, we celebrate the harvest by offering rice dumpling to the moon, like this. In winter, it's cold and clear outside. Winter wagashi makes people's body and mind warm. There is special wagashi to celebrate New Year as well. Also, there is wagashi for special occasions in our lives. For example, on Girls' Festival and Boys' Festival, we eat specific wagashi like them to pray for kids growing healthily and also prosperity of descendants. Another example is marriage. This kohaku manju, this rice cake, kohaku manju is often used at ceremonial events like marriage to bring good luck. Thus far, you understand wagashi has taken root in the life of Japanese people in a long history, and how now wagashi is a sort of necessity for people. Late 19th century, a new culture came to Japan. That's from America and also European countries like France and England. At that time, Japanese people just met many Western sweets like chocolate and caramels for the first time. It was the start of westernization of sweets market in Japan. Comparison of wagashi and Western sweets. Wagashi is mainly made from rice and also vegetable ingredients only. Western sweets, it's primarily made from wheat flour and also contains animal ingredients like eggs, butter, and milk. Wagashi has so artistic visual, sometimes you have to imagine what they mean because the visuals are so abstract. But Western sweets visual is more clear about what they are made from at a glance. Wagashi is subtle. As I told you, the culture of wagashi was growing with Japanese tea ceremony for a long time. That's why basically wagashi are understated not to disturb aroma and flavor of tea. On the other hand, Western sweets have something bolder, like aromas with liqueurs or the vivid color.